You have to read the Communist Manifesto because it's the same platform. It's against the family. An interesting point, a colleague of mine, Andy Olivastro, who's now the head of development here, he and I wrote a piece for the New York Post in July 2020 saying, look at the 13 points they advocate for. One of the, I think it was, I forget which point it was, saying they wanted to get rid of the Western prescribed nuclear family. And we say, they don't want to get rid of the family. And after that, so we know, Andy and I know, that was read when it was reposted by Heritage. That was read by 1 million people. So it must have been read by even more people when it was in the New York Post, one of the largest circulation papers in the country. Soon after that, what do you know? BLM gets rid of that line from its website, like the good Stalinists. But so they established, by the way, in 2014, I believe, the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation, BLM Global GNF. And that is one of the main BLM organizations. Another one is Movement for Black Lives. But so they are really global. They are global. I just explained how connected they were with the World Social Forum, also with the Foro de Sao Paulo. They're completely global. So they create the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation. So what does that mean? It means they're also against the state, just like Marx wanted the state to wither away. They're against private property. Alicia Garza, Patrice Coulors are very open about this. Alicia Garza, speaking to Left Roots in 2015, gives a speech. There's also video of this, saying you cannot have, Black lives cannot matter under capitalism. We have to get rid of capitalism. She said to another instance, there's no video of this, but she's been quoted. She was quoted by the Maine newspaper as telling a bunch of a group in Maine that her goal is to dismantle the organizing principle of society, which we discussed earlier what that organizing principle is. So they're anti-private property, they're anti-family, they're anti-nation state. These are three. Now, I won't say that they're anti-God because they say that they believe in God, and I don't question people. I don't have the divine powers. I cannot look into somebody's soul and say no, they do not believe in God. But they don't. But the other three things they advocate. So these are things that and they want to change who we are. They really. So when they say they're abolitionists, you think, oh well, there's nothing wrong with that. Frederick Douglass, Abraham Lincoln. They're not that kind of abolitionists. They want to abolish what they call the carceral state. They want to abolish a system of justice. They want to abolish prisons. They want to abolish it doesn't take a degree from Caltech to figure out that without a system of justice, society dissolves, pure chaos. Well, that is what they want. That's not a bug, that's a feature.